All right. So, what do you guys remember from last time?
We de-escalated Zara's mess.
Oh, that's good.
I still refuse to have a meeting with Sir Gillyweed or whatever.
Godfrey.
Yeah. And I guess I should remember that from Elden Ring. Everybody else met with him except Honshu, who was hanging out with me, like, doing me a solid there.
Yeah, everybody else was 2 people. But
Yeah, we were 50-50.
yeah, well, and you guys had all the NPCs with you, like Irina and Arabelle were outside.
Okay, let me rephrase. The other 2 people disregarded the will of the party and absconded.
We just had our own interpersonal issues to sort out. That was all.
Honshu doesn't know this, but the other brother is all about revenge, so I'm all about him now. Jake is, but Honshu doesn't know that.
See, Honshu's all about revenge?
Yeah, I'm a really simple person, so I pick like one word, and if you say that word, I'm all about it.
Okay.
Like with Edgetail, it was hospitality and ravens.
That's 2 words.
No, well, right. So it's like an adjective and a noun.
Okay,
I haven't
gotcha.
picked my adjective yet.
Gotcha. One piece of grammar.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, what is Honshu? What was Honshu doing this last time?
Yeah, basically what David said. I mean, I'm interested. There's some people coming up over the hill. There's like a whole crowd of people.
Okay.
I think we should intercept them.
So you have like your small party of like the PCs and Arabelle and Irina and your Faye Steed. I guess you make your way away from Argynvostholt towards the main road.
I mean, up to the party, what we get up to, but yeah, I'm trying to go towards that crowd of people. We heard about
Yeah,
like a whole
DM gave us a very specific plot hook.
Yeah, I'm following the plot hook. Yep.
Okay.
Whatever direction that requires.
Okay, so you travel for a you travel for a few hours backtracking up this long road.
Wait. Did we get a short rest?
You got a long rest.
Oh, let me do that on my D&D character.
Yeah, everyone should have gotten a long rest at the end of the last time. Everyone's back to full.
Plus 10 we did established, because our bard is not charismatic. Despite siphoning my
So you trek along the this road to away from Argynvostholt, and it stretches back the way you came, and you as you get closer to the old Svalich road, you start to hear muffled noises, and you can hear maybe wagon wheel, or you can hear maybe some dogs whining in the distance. What do you do? Do you approach, or do you just want to watch, see what happens?
I'd like to, scope for a minute.
Leora is down to approach if we even wanted to like send her in as a decoy while other people scope it out. That's fine too. Out of character though, I just got my kids from the bus and I got to drive home, so I'm gonna be mute for a minute.
Okay.
Hi, kids.
Hi,
I
Uh,
got
guys.
headphones on. They can't hear you.
Ha. That means we can cuss.
Oh, I
Alright.
don't do that.
So Zaro, make me a perception check. You're scouting it out. You try to find a high point and you just want to see like what's going on over there.
Can you roll it for me? I came upstairs to put food in the oven.
Oh my gosh.
I could potentially get a better look anyways. If I summon my pet raven, it's been long enough theoretically. I hope for it to have gotten to Valaki, and so I could summon it back and send it to Scout, and I can look through its eyes.
Okay. You're gonna Assassin's Creed it. So
I'm gonna screed it.
okay. Do you need to cast a spell to do this? Summon familiar or whatever?
So it's not summon. He has been summoned previously. This would just be using an action to I guess technically an action to dismiss him, and then a separate one to what do you call? It's not re-summoning. It's just making it appear in a space next to me.
Okay.
And I say that because if you're gonna get strict, summoning requires incense worth 10 gold pieces or some shit.
Gotcha. So you're able to summon your raven, and you you warg into your raven, and you can see high above. And man, as a raven, I don't even think I'm gonna need you to roll. So um so you I mean, you ride the wind up above the trees of Old Svalich Road, and in between the forests, you see something that does not belong, or something that's not normally found on Old Svalich Road, which is a river of people. It's as if the road itself was moving, how tightly packed this caravan of people is. And it stretches for miles. It's like a slow, exhausted trudge of humans leaking from the west, heading east towards Valaki. And you see the carts and oxen. You see children bundled into shapes that barely move, and you can even catch that like every so often you see someone collapsing or someone's being dragged upright again as the flow continues without stopping, and no one's looking up. Everyone's just trudging forward. You do see a woman recognizable to you, Esmeralda, running throughout this crowd, kind of ordering people to keep moving, like directing the motion, trying to help people when she can. And you get this very slight scent, Like you can smell it of fear. Like it just wafts off this giant crowd. All these people are broken.
I'm getting mixed messages. We're
What?
getting a slight smell of fear. I feel like the
Yeah.
fact that we're smelling it is pretty.
It's a raven, though. I feel like a raven has a better sense of smell.
Ah.
All right. Do you share that with your party members?
Oh yeah. Guys, they seem to be some form of refugees. They're fleeing something awful. Do we render aid or continue on our way? I know not what we can do for them anyway.
So you see that you are coming from Argynvostholt, and your road leads into Zvalich Road, and it's essentially you would just be running into them. They are the traffic in your way.
Presumably, we at least want to know what their deal is, right? What are they running from?
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess if we're heading that way, are we heading to where they're coming from? Do we have a logical deduction of where they're coming from? With two party members being familiar with the area, and we have a map.
And where they're going to, that would also be useful.
Ooh, valid question.
They're coming from the west and heading to the east.
How do I pull up the map? Is it in
Yeah,
Discord?
I'm driving. Tell me, are they which way is Valaki and which way is Crash?
So it'd be coming
I'll
from
interpret the map, I don't know where it is.
Kresk and heading to Valaki.
Okay, from Kresk to Valaki.
If we're using Kresk and Valaki as directions.
Yes, thank you. That is very helpful.
That seems troublesome. Valaki is already struggling to support itself. But also... Oh wait, Kresk is where we just left. I sent 4 help from Valaki to them. And now they're just heading to Valaki.
Yes.
Well,
They're
that seems fun.
Oh man. Okay. So what do? Do you wait for them to pass?
Do we recognize this lady? I mean, I don't. I don't think I was ever there, was I?
You recognize her as Esmeralda.
Oh, yeah, I definitely don't know her, but she's the homie to everyone else.
Oh. Oh, wait, you don't recognize her. Oh my gosh, I forgot. You're a new party member. It's true. You're the one person that wouldn't recognize her. Okay. Zaro, Norbert, what do you guys want to do?
I'm down for whatevs.
Yeah, I'm just following the party at this point.
Yeah,
Norbert doesn't have a strong opinion.
my thought is it's not like we're gonna avoid them, So as we approach them, if no one else takes the lead on this one, Honshu will greet them. Hail, fine travelers. Why is this convoy traveling?
So you just kind of approach the villagers as they're passing, and a few of them look up towards you, and you hear one of them stop for a second and say, "If you're here to help, you're too late." Another one looks up and looks at the party behind you and says, "You're the ones that were supposed to help with our supplies, aren't you?"
Well, I don't know that I personally ever formally agreed to that, but I did send for aid from Valaki, which it
There's
seems like
something
you've
weird
taken.
going on. This is all time fuckery here.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You're supposed to be getting supplies for us in Kresk, and we had nothing to eat. And now our people are being snatched up in the night. Our children, our elderly, even our warriors have gone missing. There's nothing left for us in Kresk.
Well, the food I've done what I can in sending for help, but it sounds like there's a monster to be slain. That's something I can do if my fine fellows agree. What's the deal with that?
You talk intermittently to these people who keep flowing by you, not stopping for very long. So you're kind of having conversation randomly with different people.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get to Esmeralda. I wasn't just gonna beeline straight to her, but like
So
yeah.
you try and move into this like river of people. You brush up against this very sad looking bulky man who looks like he could be strong, but his head is completely in his hands. He just looks up at you with like mud and tears running down his face. Who are you?
Well, I personally am Honshu of Valaki. My compatriots here. Who are you?
I was the Baron of Kresk, but now I am no one. I am worse than death.
Out of character? That's a bit melodramatic.
I have no one left. They took them into the forest. I tried to follow. I've lost everyone. Are you
Well,
with?
I'm sure you can rebuild in Valaki. They'll be excited to have
Wait,
some strong new
are you?
people.
He sees the group behind you following. He's like, "Are you? You're with Lior?" You
Well,
promised.
yes, indeed.
She promised. You all promised us food. We needed food.
We requested aid from Valaki. It's not as easy to find a large amount of food as you might think, my fine Baron. Otherwise, perhaps you would have just done it yourself.
I gave away all of my food stores in the last month, since I no longer have a family that would even need it. I haven't had even a grain of food in the past 2 weeks. If you're goddamned heroes, then do something this time.
Are you aware of any places where large amounts of food are sitting around?
Yeah,
Also,
Yeah.
you
we're
just said it was late. Make up your mind.
we're heading to Valaki because presumably there's food there. We'll see what they have for us there in Valaki.
That sounds like a mighty fine plan.
If we even make the trip. Now, leave me be. Um,
Tell
you
them
do see,
Hanshu sent you. They might be kinder to you.
you hear from the back. You hear over on the other side of the road. You can hear someone saying, "Keep moving! Don't block the road!" It seems like a commanding voice. Do you move towards this?
I mean, that's generally the direction we're heading, right? Yeah.
You squeeze through these. Squeeze through the crowd, and you can find a kind of a. Well, here I can just show you. Activate. There we go. You can see a woman in half armored garments carrying a axe and a sword. And she looks tough. You take one look at her and you feel like you do not want to make her mad. But also you feel like she's a bit inspiring. She's helping these people around you. And I mean you have a background of being like a guard helping others, so you find that as a noble thing.
Are we all still co-located, or did Honshu kind of go off like out in front of us?
I did not
I think
intend to.
Okay.
you saw Honshu kind of waft into the river looking for the woman
Yeah,
that
I
you saw.
assume everyone else kind of followed.
Okay. So yeah, you all find you find Esmeralda, and she looks upon the lot of you and says, "If you're here to help, you're late."
Guys, I don't think that we are here to help. We already tried this once and it didn't really go that well. I think the best thing for them is just to go to Valaki, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of my thought too. Like,
We ended up in a weird time situation, and there were cursed people and ghosts and like demon gold, and then we didn't end up with any food at the end of it. I don't know how much we can do here.
how long has it been, by the way? Because like we've only like literally slept like once since leaving the city, but they're acting like it's been weeks.
Oh man.
It's probably been a few days since you left Kresk.
Valid.
So what do you ask Esmeralda?
I will continue to let Honshu take the lead on this. I just kind of wanted to put the bug in his ear that I don't want to like volunteer for things that we can't deliver on, and I don't think we can deliver on this, honestly.
Yeah,
So.
no, I definitely agree. And so I'll kind of reiterate to Esmeralda, like I've done what I can. I sent to Valaki for help. And now that you're heading there anyways, they will render what aid they can. There was no food to be obtained anywhere that we've been. We cannot magically create food.
Well, would you protect these people on their way to Valaki while I go and try and rescue these children?
Oh, rescuing children. I missed that. We can rescue children or guard this caravan. Well, probably not guard this caravan. That seems way out of our way right now. I mind talk. Try to privately get the vibe of our feelings about that.
My master has ridden ahead to try and dissuade any more assailants from snatching up our children or elderly. They tend to target the weak.
But also all of the warriors.
They've got a few of them too, yes. They come at night. So it's a little bit of everything. Dmitry Kreskov is beside himself after they took his daughter. So now he's useless. So if you do stay with this Exodus, you would need to console him, because I tire of doing so. Will you help us?
Yeah, yes. Nobody has said no, so yes. Well, where are these
We
children?
have no leads. Who's doing this and why? We have no idea. Last time this didn't work well for us.
Yes. What information do you have about where we can find these children? So far, you've just said they've been kidnapped.
Um, she pulls out a she doesn't pull out anything. She walks over to the side of the road, and then she kicks some brush aside and she points to a very large paw print. And she looks at you and says, I believe this is werewolves at work.
Oh, we can kill werewolves. If you already know what it is, we're down to kill things.
Right.
Do we know how to kill a werewolf? That's a Bard question.
I think I know how to kill a werewolf. Let's find out.
Slash maybe a paladin question. I don't know. But I feel like you guys have a chance of knowing werewolf lore.
You want me to roll something, DM?
Sure. Roll a history check.
That's a 17 plus 6. Whatever that
Oh
math
my
works
gosh.
out to. I'm good at this. 23.
You said 23?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you know that there have been werewolves in Valaki. That they're not just beasts, you know that they're like structured and territorial and organized.
Mhm.
They have like a pack hierarchy. They're not just like a bunch of random people. And you know that they usually don't just start attacking people, so this is very odd for them.
What do they normally prey on?
They normally prey on they don't really prey on humans at all.
Right.
They
What I'm getting at
simply
here is like
They
If-
hunt
if
in
they
the woods
normally
for
eat.
animals.
Yeah. But it has been like very scarce food wise. So is this maybe in the realm of normal because everybody's hungry and predators get more aggressive when they're hungry? Or it is like, no, like for sure, 100%, they would never be attacking humans. This is very weird.
You know that there are recently turned werewolves that get enraged and may just lash out, but I don't think you've seen werewolves feeding on humans directly, at least on purpose.
Okay. Gotcha.
I didn't mean to eat them.
But I would say that the insight of a 26, you would know that these disappearances are likely planned.
Yeah. Okay.
That you would assume that with a planned bunch of disappearances, that it's likely that the werewolves are not trying to kill these people. That they're trying to convert them.
Oh. Good guy werewolves. They're like, you guys are all going to die in the winter. We'll take your weak and we'll make them strong.
Yeah.
But yes, very sad for like the mothers who are missing their children. I guess we should go stop them. I think we can reason with them. Let's go in and have a parlay.
A diplomatic situation.
The problem is no one knows where the werewolf's den is deep in the forest.
Have there been any attacks since they got on the road from Kresk?
You Esmeralda says to you, like, if you are interested in trying to find where these people are being taken, there is one escapee that may be able to lead you into the forest.
Let's go talk to them. Hopefully it is a elderly person and not a child. That feels like endangerment if we bring them back into the forest with us.
No, we're good. We can endanger children. It's not the worst thing we've done.
Just quick point. I think I know as a player that werewolves are weak to particular things. Is that something that Leor would know on her 23?
I would say on a 23 you would know that almost nothing damages werewolves besides silvered or magical weapons.
Okay,
and
awesome. That was what I was fishing for. Yes, thank you.
But you would know with that, it's not the other damage doesn't work. It's just that they heal so quickly. Think of like the first Incredible Hulk movie, where they just like healed back instantly. So any physical damage just immediately heals.
Got it. Cool. I relay that to the rest of the group. I don't think I have any silver.
Even psychic damage?
I don't know, Zaro. There are mythical legends about people fighting werewolves with invisible knives. This is not a thing that comes up.
That's because we always win. We don't tell our stories.
No, if you don't tell the stories, then it didn't happen. That's how it works.
Bard logic.
Bard logic.
Okay. So you want to go and find this escapee?
Yes.
She mentions this little boy, and she goes, yeah, I believe his name I believe his name's Timmy. If you look for him over there.
God damn it! A kid named Timmy.
Yeah, and you hear that it's like it's a child, and you go over there and you see it's Tim's.
I give it a
What
6% chance of being a werewolf.
What is he doing here? What are you doing here?
I oh hi Lior, it's been a long time.
Yeah, and you're in the wrong city. What happened to you?
Uh I ran into this group when I got away from the monsters.
Did the werewolf abduct you from Valaki? We left this kid in Valaki, right? Am I tripping?
Yeah, I was doing a patrol in Valaki and I got snatched.
Well, you shouldn't have been on patrol. You're like 12. I'm gonna shoot a dirty glance at Hanshu. Like, what are the guards doing?
They didn't
Men grow
they didn't
fast in Barovia.
they didn't have a lot of people, and I'm trying to be brave.
You are very brave, Tim's, and I'm glad you're alive. Did a big dog bite you at any point?
I mean I got scratched up. I don't know. I'm bleeding.
Okay. Norb, you're good with kids. You wanna take this one?
Valid.
Not particularly.
Cold.
Okay.
Like, no, this one's traumatized. You keep this one.
Did I
Hey, man. What's going on, Tim's?
why what do you guys need? Are you coming with us to Valaki? We could use your help. They're still trying
Yeah,
to rebuild.
yeah,
Not a lot of fires. You remember the
yeah.
fires, Norbert?
Yeah, I do remember the fires, Tim's. Hey, man. Uh, kind of need to kill the werewolves, so that you guys
Oh,
actually,
that would be really good. I don't
yes,
like them.
yeah, so that you guys actually make it there, you get it, Tim's.
They don't they don't sleep like people. They listen when they sleep.
That's good to know. Hey, bud.
Yeah.
So you want us to kill the werewolves, right? Why don't you just give us what you know? I mean, you escaped them, right?
Yeah.
So where'd you come from?
It's like I don't know. It's through the woods. It's like it's a winding path.
Point in a direction.
Uh he just like motions to the north. You
You feel
can't
sure? You sure?
Yeah, you're not going to find it unless I take you.
Well, then I guess you're coming, dude.
Please don't make me go back. Please don't make me go back.
You want us to kill the werewolves, right, Tim?
I
Timothy?
I don't
Tim
want to go
Tim?
back not in the dark. Please don't make me go in
Well,
the
I'm
dark.
not gonna. They live in a cave or something, right?
It's a big cave.
Well, all you gotta do is get us to the cave. You don't gotta go in, man.
Please don't. I don't want to go back. Can't you just come with us? Can't you just come with us? You don't have to go. We don't have
And
to
let
go.
and let lots of people get picked off by the werewolves.
If you're here, you guys are strong, though. You guys are really strong. You won't let that happen.
All right, let's get a little grounded here, bud. How old are you now? Like 12, 12 and a half? Do you still count halves?
I don't. I think I'm around 12. I don't know when my birthday is.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can make. You can pick your birthday. When we get to Valaki. Do you see how many people there are, dude? Do
Yeah,
you see?
there's.
Do you
Yeah.
think 4 people could protect all of them?
You guys can.
Hey man, we're cool. We're not that cool, okay? We're gonna need to attack the problem at the source. So like, I don't know, man. Do you want me to buy you like what? I'll buy you something when we get to Valaki if you just show us where the dang cave is. We don't. We're wasting time, bud.
Do a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage on it. Because Tim's does want to be brave. Well, dang. Okay, so Tim's puffs out his chest really dramatically and says, "Okay, I'll I'll take you back the way I came. But as soon as we get there, I'm running away."
All right, man. That's real brave of you, Tim's. Good
Okay.
on you. Good on you. We're gonna solve the problem, and everybody's gonna make it to Valaki, right?
Yeah. Okay. Tim's has temporarily joined your party.
Weird party member joining video game noise.
Ding.
Um. Uh. Irina. Irina. And Arabelle kind of come up to. Well, specifically Yulior. And say, we have talked, and I think we are going to stick with this migration. I think it's going to offer us some protection. If you are all going to go out and slay the werewolves. So we're going to stick here with Esmeralda. At least for the time being.
You can make your own decisions, but I really strongly recommend you don't over-index on our success. That didn't work out for you guys well last time. I don't know why you trust us, but I wouldn't trust us, is what I'm getting at here. Like, we fully intend to resolve the werewolf situation. I think you should still go to Valaki. Because even if we do resolve the werewolf situation, there's still no food.
I am following them to Valaki, but I still need you all to help me get to the Amber Temple at some point. It's not dire, but I want to make it there eventually.
That is for sure on the list.
Yeah, agreed. Amber Temple is definitely. I don't feel like we really resolved this dragon place very well, but the Amber Temple was on the list, so we'll see. The orch's not feeling optimistic about anything right now.
I feel good about saving these kids. Did we had what's his name, Jimothy? Did we ask him how many werewolves he's seen?
Tim's.
Tim's.
My
Did you
fine
call-
fellow,
Did you
you're
call
doing
me?
great work guarding the city, but how many werewolves have you seen?
Oh, I don't know. More than 10.
That is a large number of werewolves.
It was dark. And I don't know. There were lots of wolves, and I don't know if the wolves were werewolves, and there were lots of people, and I don't know if the people were werewolves, and then there were actually like a few werewolves. I don't know. They don't like just say, "Yeah, I'm not a wolf, I'm a werewolf." So I don't know.
You're doing great, my fine fellow. Please continue protecting this caravan.
I thought I had to come with you.
Oh, my bad. I do.
Yeah,
think it would be more logical.
Super unfortunate. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Let's go kill some werewolves. Not kill them. I think we can reason with them. I think maybe they're under an enchantment. We'll see.
Okay.
Did we discuss any method of finding this place besides bringing another child with us?
And the other child's staying with the migratory exodus.
Okay, so we're keeping the same number of children. That's
Correct.
valid.
Arguably, Arabella had more skill, though.
Hey, Tim's worked as a town guard, apparently.
Yeah, he's probably at least as good as Honshu.
We received no training. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Can I have everyone make a survival check?
Oh, look at you, survival checks.
Okay, just got the peach out of the oven. I'm running downstairs. I'll be able to roll in like 20 seconds.
Oh my gosh, Zaro.
All right, hang on.
Hey,
30 seconds. Andy is
I'm still
boat guarding
figuring
slots.
out how to roll again. Details. Whoa!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to relearn how to do that. Make another 20 seconds.
It's
Gang, gang.
different when there's a map. When there's no map, you got to go to actors and then double click on your portrait to open your character sheet.
Okay. No
Oh,
map.
yeah.
Whoa! I don't see anything. Oh, there it is. Just like
Oh, that's crazy. I have a spell that can give us the effects of a short rest and regain 2d8 hit points.
Nice.
you said actors, not party.
No.
Okay, this works.
On
Whatever
the
I did.
sidebar, actors.
Yeah, I don't see that. I did see party, and Ed did show me.
Well, okay. That's in the actors bar. The party's in the actors.
Okay, you're saying like it's actors because at the top it says search actors. On the left, oh, I swear it said party.
No.
Okay, well, when you click it, it says
Zaro didn't survive, so
I do get a boost to that, which is so I rolled a 5. Let's go ahead and boost it. Why not? It only counts if it makes a difference. Roll a dice. Oh. Can I not just roll a dice randomly? No button for that?
All right. So, by the way, if Tim's is coming with us, I am gonna keep calling him Jimothy, by the way. But I'm going to cast Ceremony on him. And I'm going to use the coming of age feature of this spell. For the next 24 hours, whenever he makes an ability check, he can roll a d4 and add the number to that ability check.
well, look at him growing up.
I can only cast this once.
Once period or once per person? Multiple people
On
can
him,
come.
yeah.
So if
I can also
12,
marry people. Among other
If,
things.
if there's a difference between a 12 and a 5, let me know and I'll mark that off.
Guys, we gotta make it relevant for Honshu to marry somebody.
It gives them a +2 AC for one day.
All right, you would have to have a full-on ceremony.
Oh, for 7 days.
I feel like I got the +2 AC bonus when I got married.
You could definitely charge people every time we go to a city and perform marriages.
All right, so with those survival checks, okay. I'm
All right, but
taking note.
does the 12 make a difference? And if so, can you potentially tell me how I would possibly mark that off? Because I cannot figure that out.
Do not mark it off. You're fine. Do not mark that off. As you all are walking, trudging through the woods, like the thick woods, you hear all sorts of noises, and it is eerie and alarming, and Tim's is getting more and more scared. You hear well, actually, can I get perception checks from everybody?
Yes.
More
Okay.
checks.
If I rolled that was, I don't know what that was. Okay, that's other people's dice.
So it's a little bit late. Well, I'll discuss this like next time we're traveling. Perception.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, Zaro.
At 26, I think. If there's a difference between 20 and 26, let me know.
No, there's no difference. Zaro, you hear a twig snap, and you see a man approaching you off in the woods. It's approaching the party.
What's it look like?
Let's see if I can get a image.
Do we all see him?
Yeah, you all see him.
I would like to ready an action.
What action?
Do I have to tell you?
Yes, because if it's a spell, it uses the spell slot immediately.
Okay. Then
and you
I
have
don't.
to tell me. Oh, okay.
Then I don't.
Okay, gotcha.
Wait, can I ask a quick point of clarification? The on the spells, when they're filled in, that means the spell slots, the little
That
shield
means you.
thing.
I think it means you have that spell slot.
Okay.
Yeah, I double checked. Empty means expended.
That feels backwards, but
Yeah, I know. I thought that too at first, but I guess I know now.
I agree as well.
Okay, gotcha. I was just making sure. I didn't know if it had, because I did do my long rest with all of my spell slots expended, so I wasn't sure if it had refreshed them or not. Okay, we can get back to it. Sorry.
Looks like this.
Wait, where's the spell slot show up?
He looks really sweaty.
He is very sweaty.
Ears are a little pointy too.
You're walking toward my home.
In the middle of the woods?
Is that against the rules?
What do you want this deep in the woods? He is barefoot, by the way. His shoulders are like slumped beneath like exhaustion that looks unnatural. And you notice lots of scars all over his body.
I ask him, Mind Talk, The truth is my favorite policy.
You shut the fuck up. No, I say over my talk. Tell me, like, we're looking for someone, actually. A child?
Well, that's the truth.
No. The truth is we're looking for werewolves. But
A child.
We're looking for him.
There are always children in the woods. Most of them don't stay children for long.
that
His-
is how children work. Yeah, they grow up.
that is correct. He kind of narrows his eyes towards you, kind of just like assessing the party. What did you see?
What do we see?
Tell me exactly what you're looking for.
Lior is going to describe, she's gonna like feel her way out through this like story in the same way that a tarot reader like feels out what to tell you when they're doing a reading, right? Like starting like vague and then like picking up on his body language cues to like get more specific. That's where we're going.
Yeah. Because his eyes flicker towards Tim's and he says, because if you mean the one who escaped, then you've already found him.
It's escaped?
Yes, this boy here, who guides you through the woods.
Escaped from
My clan.
Norb, you should ready your action.
But you see him sigh heavily in front of you and cross his arms. He says, you are already too late to save them the way you think you can. But you might still be able to stop what they're becoming.
Why don't we sit down and have dinner together?
No, I cannot be out too long before they find me.
Okay.
Hey man, are you also like, one of them?
It's complicated. I
mean, it's yes or no, dude.
Valid.
No,
Okay.
but
So-
yes.
Okay.
You're a
One of
werewolf who
them-
doesn't want to eat kids. I get it. So tell us what you know, and then you can go and, do your transform in the woods things.
I was exiled from my clan.
So are you on the eating kids side or the not eating kids side? Is really the main
No,
issue.
no, we feast on the animals that are given to us. We are a proud people.
Okay. Hey man. So I think our group here was looking for diplomacy. Is that like possible?
If you want to deal with Kiro, the new alpha, I think not.
Oh,
He would
great.
rather expand the pack until we run out of food and start feasting on the villages.
Alpha bros.
And there are others in the pack that don't share those beliefs?
Well, they're not going to stand up against him, but no.
Well, they don't have to. Someone else takes him out.
Kiro pushed me out with the help of the devil himself. Otherwise, I would not have I've been removed so easily. But if you could kill him, that would be very helpful, and we would owe you a favor.
I like it. Let's go kill Kiru, guys.
I think we actually quickly reached a consensus, my dude. What's your name again? If you said it.
Emil.
Hey, Emil.
Emil.
Emil. I could go for one myself. Could you maybe gather a coup of like those who are like, not with the whole current regime?
Yeah, because last time we tried to overthrow a regime with the help of local insiders, it worked so well for us.
I only know what we've tried. But I mean, could you maybe talk to the sympathizers and we can coordinate? I think we got something good going here, cooking. Emil?
Most of the sympathizers are dead, and any that remain are either cowardly or in the forest. So you can not have an ounce of guilt for anyone you kill in the den.
Okay. Well, maybe we could lure the current. What is he? Is he a chieftain?
The alpha.
Packmaster?
Okay.
He is the head of the pack.
Adjective.
Is there? Maybe we could lure him to a tactical spot.
He rarely leaves. He would rarely leave his cave.
He won't? Sorry, was that the
You would have to get him. You would have to get him to leave his cave, and that seems difficult.
Well, I mean, you know the guy. Is there something?
We got it, man.
Of the
we
cave?
Find the cave. Norb throws a fireball. Things don't like to be on fire, so they come out.
Pro tip.
I'd suggest throwing a vinegar-soaked rag in the cave, but that did not work for the squirrels that are living in my attic.
Oh, great! More squirrels.
Yeah, they came and sealed up. My contractor came and sealed up the attic, but some squirrels were sealed up inside the attic.
No.
And yeah,
that was a legitimate tactic.
Yeah, that was. But they didn't work, or it worked too well, and they were passed out from the fumes because it's like industrial strength, like super concentrated vinegar. Like your eyes will bleed if you're in it for too long. So they may have honestly been passed out from the fumes. I'm not sure, but they're still living up there. And
or you have rotting squirrel corpses up there.
No, they're not dead yet. But it has been like since Monday that they have had any water.
I have a lot of questions from a lot of standpoints.
Yeah, one was inside my couch when I came home from work real quick to pay the contractor for sealing up the walls or whatever, and then it was making a weird squawking noise like a bird, and I was like, is there a crazy-ass bird outside? And then realized, no. Like the dog, so conflict avoidant, he was just running away, hiding out downstairs. But the cat was like looking at the couch, and I realized, oh, there's a squirrel in the couch, so I opened up the door and locked the cat up, and eventually managed to get the squirrel to run out the front door.
You had a literal squirrel in your couch.
Yeah, and it decided to do a lap around like the whole upstairs of the house before running out the door that was wide open right next to it. And apparently Andy saw another one at the there's a little kitty door into the garage so the kitty can use the litter box, and she saw a little squirrel paws like on the cat door. It didn't come inside the house, but then it went back upstairs. Or in that.
I don't like that.
My brain is broken. My brain is broken at your situation, bro.
I mean, I've told you guys about my squirrel trauma, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, valid, dude. Valid.
But it's still a cheating. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail us that hard.
Oh,
I just had it like just happened.
Bro, that was a great story though. Like
Mhm.
valid.
Mhm.
Valid.
I would advise you not walk into a massacre. If you go directly into the cave, you will all die.
Yeah, but you're also not really helping us with ideas of what he would come out of the cave for. Like maybe a really tempting sacrifice to become a werewolf, somebody who like, you know, he wants to turn, or he wants to eat like a small child or a deer. Like what would be his cup of tea?
What's his motive?
I will not be chastised by a disgusting human.
That felt
It's not
unnecessary.
chastised. You're asking for help, and I am simply trying to get enough information from you in order to render that assistance.
I am already pushing aside my pride to work with you, and you now say I'm not helping you enough?
No, I asked you a question. Can you not get defensive every time I ask a question of any NPC?
Yeah, dude. Barovia is full of dudes. Why are we even saving you?
Look, I can maybe draw off the guards when they see me. That's about as much as I can do.
Okay, that's helpful. Thank you for that. Your contributions are appreciated. But you also suggested that walking into the cave was a massacre and we shouldn't do that. Do you have any ideas on how to avoid that thing that you raised?
Well, again, trying to sneak in after I draw off the guards might be your one method. If you're able to we can either assassinate Kirill, or we can try to challenge Kirill's authority publicly. But I don't know if we'll have that moment.
What are the odds that a public challenge, like I can just shame him into doing like, I don't know, a combat by a trial combat thing?
No, you would have to be able to challenge him as pack leader, and you are not one of us.
I could be though. How do I become werewolf?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, bad idea.
Perhaps if we knew someone who could transform into a werewolf.
I mean, I'm not gonna speak for David or anybody else, but David becoming a werewolf just to challenge the pack leader because David would wreck anybody in 1-to-1 combat.
I mean, yeah, player level, that's a super cool development. Lior's not here for it.
Oh, you can get possessed by a ghost.
I mean, did I do that on purpose? No.
Do we know that?
Anyway. And I was low-key saying, if I were still Edge Stay Out, we'd have potentially some ability.
Yeah, Edge Stay Out got so clutch after he left.
I'm saying out of character that if there were any way, shape, or form that we could get a one-on-one, combat with Zaro, I mean, he's winning.
If I can live.
That is his specialty.
I mean, a lot of the monsters that I can deal damage to keep up with some big baddies.
He relies on not getting yeah.
Right. A lot of them, if it's one-on-one combat, they can also kill me in one shot or 2 shots.
Can
I guess that's fair.
In our fight, he relies on staying in a spot where people don't want to hit him. Like, people are hitting us, and then he's doing a ton of damage.
Can you cloak? Can you stealth?
I mean, I can stealth, but honestly, a better if we have an unlimited arena, the tactic is use up to 60 feet of movement to run away and keep attacking, because most people can't close 60 feet of movement and still attack me.
Okay, so
Maybe
more
a
of a
werewolf is the exception.
better in a coliseum than a circle.
Is it a coliseum a circle?
Well, it is also, but like I was imagining like if there was like a one-on-one combat, it would be like all the werewolves surrounded in a circle, raising their weapons in the air, like hoof hoof hoof.
Which is less than ideal. I'd like to be able to space people out. That's the true trick to staying live in my mind. Also, I mean, I can hide, but if it's a circle of people, probably not a lot of room to hide.
Yeah.
Are you saying you want me to bite you to become a cursed one?
Well, not now that you just put it as a cursed one, but I mean, I am curious. What does it entail? What are the perks? Or is it just crap?
You would not be able to control your change, and you would also not have a claim to the pack. Only of blood can have claim.
Well, then don't do that.
Who's of blood? What does that mean?
You have to be
You were-
born a werewolf, not bitten.
I was thinking like
Correct.
royal blood, kind of lineage thing.
Very chicken and egg.
A cursed one does not have control of their mind during their change.
No. Oh, the people who are born as werewolves do have extra control. The of bloods.
Correct.
I understand. Are you of blood?
Yes.
What if you were to challenge the Packmaster and I was just to sneakily throw a psychic blast at the guy occasionally to tip the odds in your favor?
I can be very cheering.
He spits at the ground in front of you and says, "How dare you? I would never, ever take help during a duel. I would never besmirch my honor like that."
Yeah, you must not believe in your cause very much then. But that aside, how far off are you from being able to potentially beat this guy?
In single combat, in single combat with no advantages, I believe I would win out.
Well, then why aren't you doing this on your own?
Because he has the advantage.
You
What
got
is
Strahd on the side.
So what if we buff you
I would not
ahead of
want
the
that.
combat?
Absolutely
Mm,
not.
Well, he's
Better
cheap,
question.
so why can't you?
What if we debuff him? What if we either
Ooh.
convince him via charisma to challenge you without his added power, preying on your sense of, or not preying on, but like highlighting your sense of honor and the fact that you find it despicable to get any outside help, and that he's a little wimpo for needing the outside help, and get him to forsake that, or we just magically debuff him before the fight.
He has no honor, but I would not dissuade you from that. I believe that it would still be an honorable duel.
Okay, I'm down for that. I can make a great case, and I think Lior probably could too, as to the fact that, you're really gonna, you can't be this guy one-on-one, and you're trying to lead everybody, and you need help from Strahd in order to have the confidence to stand up to your own challenges, and blah, 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 blah. How are you really, the strongest among us to be the pack leader? There's a lot of stuff there to work with.
Though you have many difficulties to even get to that point. You, not of our pack, has to go into our den, the most dangerous our den has ever been. Hopefully, they would hear you out and not slaughter you on the spot. And then, again, hopefully, the dishonorable Kirill would agree to being disarmed of the advantage that was able to take the pack.
Well,
I don't want
I
to
mean-
sign Lior up for this, but this sounds like perfect. Lior can just waltz in there, try it out, and if it doesn't work, put on her little ring of like, never mind, and walk.
I mean, you know
Actually,
what?
wait, you know what? I got something for this. And then I want to use my innate warlock ability to disguise myself as Emil.
Ooh.
That's a warlock ability.
It's mine. I don't know. I don't remember if this is a thing that comes with warlocks or if I'm special.
What's the play here? To tell everybody as a Neil that
Oh,
you can
okay.
beat this guy without his perks and challenges and extra buffs.
I mean, like, we don't need to talk him into it. I could be anybody.
Very cool.
And you're willing
Yeah.
to accept a little outside help.
So,
I was
oh
thinking
yeah,
Whisper campaign. Just as this guy, you talk a bunch of crap that, like, makes everybody think that you're committed to
I go
something.
in there. I call this guy out. I can lure him out for this duel. And then we can do whatever the next step of the plan is.
does it cost you a spell slot to use that?
No.
Yeah, it just says at will. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I wouldn't have done it as like performatively like this if it cost me a spell slot.
I know.
So
How big is
Most
the
abilities in D&D, who would have thunk?
Unfortunately, I may need to contest that. I was looking over everything before we started our session, and I have Detect Magic and Misty Step at will. So
yes, but the reason it says at will is because you have an ability that you can use them once per day without a spell slot. And then every time after that it costs you a spell slot.
okay, so
limited use.
So there are, different levels of spell usage that are categorized as at will.
Yeah, I think it's just saying that there are different abilities that allow you different things. You just need to see the particular ability. Basically, Lior has an Eldritch invocation called Mask of Many Faces that
I'm familiar.
you can cast Disguise Self at will without expending a spell slot. The end. So no matter when she wants to cast it, she can.
But if she were to cast it twice,
Yeah, she could just keep casting it all day, every day. It's
interesting.
It's kind of like when you had Detect Magic at will, when you had that Eldritch Invocation in the last campaign.
Is this even my real face? Who knows?
If not, Rowan.
Very cool. I just wanted to clear that up because I wanted to make sure that I was understanding my spell usage correctly based on that knowledge.
Yeah, for sure.
So you transform into Emil?
Yeah.
Okay. So
when you said I need to contest that though, Jesse, I thought you meant like in character. Nor was gonna like counterspell me or something.
Well, yeah,
like,
no,
the beef continues.
Yeah, no, I apologize. That now that hindsight, that verbiage.
I was like, ooh, spicy. Like,
so yeah, you are all looking at Lior expectantly, and like nothing happens at first, and then you see, well, first the shadow itself kind of elongates before your body even does. Then your posture shifts, and your weight kind of distributes subtly. Your shoulders settling heavier, your stance widening, your spine kind of expanding outward, and your whole body just kind of just expands into your current clothes, and your face is the last thing to go, and it just kind of warps slowly, like this like subtle metamorphosis into like the look of Emil. And Does yours do close too? I forget.
It can, because it mentions in the spell description if you use the spell to create a hat, so it can do clothes.
So yeah, then you also get the like tattered clothes slowly, like kind of like almost unfurl on top of your normal clothes, and your other clothes just kind of disappear, and you look very much like a meal. Well, that's a neat trick.
Yeah. Thought it might come in handy if we need to get in someplace where we're not welcome.
Oh, you're doing it to look like a meal? I thought you were doing it to look like Kaiju or whatever his name is.
I don't know what that guy looks like.
Oh, that's fair.
But I can look
Oh.
like anybody, right? I could look like somebody that has a right to be there.
My only suggestion is don't be upwind from them.
Oh, he's got bad gas.
Noted.
Can't
No.
disguise your smell. What about with a little prestidigi?
I can make sense with prestidigitation. But I mean, they might see me casting it because it does like have a verbal and hand like wave component. So
True that.
Does Norbert not have that?
I do not. And assumedly, aren't we far enough back? Like we're still in the woods. We have not fully approached. Like it's not like the guards are looking at us talking in the distance.
oh yeah, for sure. And I don't know if going as a male is the right play anyway because he's been exiled. I'm just presenting this as an option for our plan.
Can you cast prestidigitation on like something in your pocket and have it exude a smell? Like how does it last like that, or is it like
Last
you
an
make
hour.
somebody else?
No, both of these spells last an hour, and neither of them is concentration. I can just do this.
But you can do it to an object. It's not a like you make a person perceive something.
Yeah.
How strong of a smell can you make?
You know, let's find out.
Good call, it's cantrip.
It's a cantrip, and in the spell, it has qualifiers on some of the other things, right? Like a puff of wind, faint musical notes, but it doesn't on the smell. It doesn't have any qualifiers. It just has an odor. So, like, I don't know. Like, canonically, I've only used this to make a smell once, and I used it to make really bad gas smell that people like just to be like.
The guards left their post because of that smell. That tells me it was pretty effective.
So this may be the most utilitarian use of smell.
This feels like cheating, but like this spell combination, I actually think is pretty legit here.
I am definitely notating it. Disguise self plus prestidigitation.
Have to be down in the garage. You scared him back up into the garage. Next time, if you see him here, just try to like low motion to open the door, and then go get the cat.
Just remember.
Listen, prestidigitation, I can have up to 3 effects active at a time, so I can also use this to create minor like stuff that I need to have with me, right? Like if they're like, oh, you gotta have this special coin or whatever, I can just do that and like also still have the scent up. Prestidigitation is the best cantrip.
Star Wars was solid, but fair enough.
So the plan is, Leor goes in and challenges him, to a one-on-one combat. Brings him out here, and then we kind of do our thing from a distance and go from there. Is that the plan?
Yeah, I guess. How are you going to beat him in one-on-one combat? What's the?
Oh, I'm absolutely not. I'm just trying to get him out of the cage.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. How big is the mouth of the cave?
I mean, I think if we get him out here, he's not going to turn down one-to-one combat against the real one. You know, I mean.
No.
Yeah, but the other guy won't accept help.
So like that's why I was thinking you start a whisper campaign as this dude about how like you could totally take anybody without all of your super awesome blessings, and then we show up and he's forced into that position.
Okay, so you
I-
want him to challenge you as humans, but
No, I
put
was
down
thinking
his
I was taking Emil at his face value of he thinks he could beat him 1-on-1. Like if you could see what this guy looks like and look like him, you could tell everybody and be like bragging and boasting and set like this, whisper campaign in motion that like he would challenge him straight up without any buffs.
So
And
I go in
maybe
Cyril and get him kind of painted into a corner where we could force his hand for this duel.
yeah, I was envisioning it as the dude himself.
As a meal? Use names.
Kaiju, what's his name?
Kirill.
Kirill, yeah. I was picturing it as Kirill, you're just run around and tell everybody, oh, I could totally take anybody without my buffs. Emil's such a little pansy, like I could totally whoop his butt without any of my extra help.
I
And
feel
you
like I should.
tell
as you're filling out like the meal's like form, and he gets up like maybe like 6 inches from you, face to face, like almost like looking in a mirror, and then he just exhales through his nose. No. And he reaches out without any permission at all, and he like strikes with 2 fingers and taps you like just below your shoulder blade. You're carrying your weight wrong.
God. Okay.
You're standing like someone waiting to be pushed.
All right, I'm gonna roll my
He-
shoulders forward like a bro.
He nudges like behind the back of your leg. Knees softer, not bent. Ready.
Okay. All right. I'll let this happen.
You need to belong to the woods, not be a stranger. Posture in this den, posture is language. We read it faster than speech. It is important.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm vibing. I'm getting into character.
Now, there's another option. You may take out one of the guards, the forward guards around the den, and maybe take their place.
Yeah. That seems fine, right?
Yes. I might be attacked on sight, so
Yeah. Yeah. So I can do that. I think that the smear campaign is more effective coming from the underlings anyway, because I want people to start talking about it and I want him to feel insecure about it, right? So yeah, let's do that. We'll take out a guard.
I think that is a good plan. I believe Kirill is very insecure.
They usually are.
Yeah, really
Hey.
like whatever creature, you can just pretty much assume that.
I do not like your kind, but I will appreciate your help. I believe my pack will be better for it.
Yeah, and everyone else will be better for it if you guys stop kidnapping kids. So, win-win.
If I'm in control, you will not see us again.
Yeah. Let's go.
Praise the huntress.
Ooh. Is there a gesture that goes with that?
It was more like a nod when he said it. Like he just like closed his eyes for a moment.
Okay. Leor's gonna like rehearse that.
Okay.
Okay. Off to the caves, right, guys?
Up to the caves.
Hey, since you have this guy to help you, can I leave now?
Do you promise not to get lost in the woods and die?
I did it before,
That's a fair point.
and I mean, It's a weird promise because if I break it, what are you going to do to me? Kill me again?
Oh, didn't you hear? I'm also a ghost.
Oh, what?
Bye.
Okay. Bye. He looks terrified.
As he
Good.
should be.
That'll keep his wits sharp.
As he should be.
Um, you find a in the mist, up a ways, like through this like little valley, a crevice that you wouldn't have found before. There is an outcropping, where you see this cave, almost in the shape of like a wolf's head.
Mm.
It kind of gives you like Aladdin Cave of Wonders vibe, but like with a wolf. Um,
The Wolf of Wonders.
Wolf of
I'm gonna say
Wonders.
to Zara as we're approaching, do you think they carved that, or do you think they just found that and like moved in?
I don't know. I'm with a cave?
The cave, yeah, the cave. Because look at it; it has teeth.
Oh, I missed that part. Sorry. But I did ask several times and have not received an answer as to how big the mouth of the cave is.
Well, now we have a picture, David.
Oh.
Where's the picture? Oh, in Foundry?
In Discord, the other thing was blocked on my character
Foundry.
portrait. Yeah, so I still want to know how big it is, though. Those footprints, I guess, could be wolf size. I don't. Talking like 20 feet?
Two
Talking-
people tall. That's what it looks like to me, based on the
Scale
size.
unclear.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's also hard to tell the distance because it's not that many footprints. How much are they shrinking, you know? They just got some crazy stride.
Also, we went way uphill, man. We are in good shape because this is a mountain.
I thought it was springtime. Oh yeah, because it's on a mountain.
I mean, look
It's
at the
also getting
picture.
close to winter.
Oh, it's getting wintry. Okay.
Yeah,
But
that was
yeah,
part of
could you
Kreska's issue.
Could you please
oh,
make
that's
a
right.
as to how tall this wolf head thing is? The nose, like what's the snout at height wise?
I would say that the bottom teeth are about as tall as you.
Okay, so we're talking 50 feet.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Okay.
All
Big
right,
enough
but
that
not.
we
Are we,
can block
we're
it.
sure saying it's not more than 60 to the bottom.
I mean, I had to measure it from like the tip of the nose to
Like
the
where,
ground.
if I was standing on top of the nose, what would my distance be to attack the closest thing I could see on the bottom?
If you got all the way up there, let me see here. I'd say like 50 feet.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna climb up on top.
So there's an image here, and you're kind of a distance away that you can see this, but you can see movement at that front of the cave before you approach. I'm not gonna say that like you're actually at the cave now.
Okay, I
There's
like to look
definitely-
as we're approaching for a good line to maybe scale up on top of the mountain and then go over. Not like all the way on top of the mountain, but like get up off of the ground a good ways to where I'm sneakier because I'm less in sight, and then kind of move over there.
So,
Shimmy.
before you start climbing, I tell you like, hold on, I can give you some more warning if someone comes out while you're climbing, and I would like to send my raven into the cave and look through its eyes to cover his ascent.
In the cave or above the cave?
I'm trying to send the raven like, I'm trying to go in the cave.
Well, he said there's a bunch of people out front, like out above, like there's already activity outside of that.
Yeah, just
Out
outside the
or
mouth of
in
the
the mouth
cave.
of?
Just
Oh, yeah,
outside
they're
the mouth of
already
the
out.
cave.
Oh yeah, I was trying to give you that doesn't help when they're literally already outside. I misunderstood where they were.
Can you elaborate on activity? Are we talking about like a couple of them, or we're talking about hundreds? The whole place is crawling, or like
you see what looks like so give me a perception check from just where you're before you actually do your intense scout.
good border here. Did that roll? Do I hit the wait?
I don't see anything.
Oh, I gotta click the actual letters of it, not the numbers. Okay, so it's a 13, but if you know how to make this work, I'm happy to try to do it in here. But
I would say with 13 you are able to see it looks like 2 wolves are kind of just kind of resting at the mouth of the cave, kind of pointed outwards.
2 wolves, not crazy. And they're like what, like 5-10 feet? How far away are they from the mouth of the cave?
You see them like just inside the teeth.
Okay, so they're super close. It's not like a perimeter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna specifically look around in the snow for any signs, even if they're old, of like a scout team that goes around, like a perimeter watch.
Yeah, do a
just some slightly
I
consistent dents in the snow type of thing that may have been covered up.
I guess you already, with your current perception check, I would say yeah, you do see some tracks all kind of like going all over the place. But again, it's like snowing where you're at, so a lot of these tracks are covered pretty quickly.
Yeah, maybe they'll get a rough sense. Maybe this would be like a survival thing in terms of like how quickly the snow's coming, and like we've been traveling here for a little bit, so I can kind of get a sense of like what the weather has been. Try to like put together a general timeline.
The current
in terms
snow,
of, like, minutes.
the current snow where you're at, you would say that most tracks would be covered within like a few hours.
Okay, so like I think somebody's been around the perimeter doing a scout within the last few hours, basically.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay, but not on a scale of like they're doing it every 30 minutes.
I would say you could tell that it was somehow maybe in the last hour there may have been a scout going around.
A scout. Okay, light tracks too, not a ton of them.
You only see one set of tracks.
Yeah. Okay, good to know. I relay all of that to the group via Mindspeak. Also, what is our duration on Mindspeak? We've traveled a little bit. Should I re-up that?
Yeah, probably.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, so far you haven't told me to check off any of my dice because the addition hasn't made a difference. And I've never once run out of them, but I don't know where they are either on here.
I will tell you. I will tell you for sure when to check it off. There's been a couple times which I wouldn't. There are times when I wouldn't even wouldn't let you roll it, but I'll just let you roll it anyway and just won't tell you to check it off, type of thing. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, I will not talk to you every time then, and I will just give you the updated number, and you can tell me to check it off. Right.
I think that works better because I don't want to just tell you like, oh yeah, it doesn't make a difference or not, type of thing.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah. There's one scout floating around. Maybe in the last hour. I would say you guys are maybe. What? How close are you approaching this cave?
I mean, I'm gonna get I'm gonna ask Emil when we're still pretty far away. Like, what are the senses like? What is the range of detection? Can I do anything to mitigate my smell or be extra stealthy? I'm gonna specifically ask him if there's a way to be sneakier with wolves and what the danger zone is.
It is. Smell is the most difficult. The best you can do is try to stay downwind.
Okay, where's the wind? And also, is there nothing I can do to mitigate the smell? Like rub dirt on me? Maybe some poopy.
I think the poop might make it worse.
I could make you smell bad if that's what you want.
No, I don't want to. I'm trying not to attract them, but like, what covers scent? Like, are they extra alert to like creature scent? That's I don't know. Just like,
Blood.
how do I ask myself? There's gotta. I mean, maybe there isn't, but
I would
I
say
feel
they
like
are most. Kiril's pack is very attuned to the sense of fear and blood.
I have no
Um,
fear, and I'm currently not bleeding, so that's solid.
Are you covered in blood from previous exploits, though?
That's a good question. I'm gonna
When's
look
the
around.
last time we've showered?
During
I am
our
at
rest.
range. I normally am at range, so at least that is helpful in
That's
minimizing blood.
true. That's valid.
I mean, just rolling around in the dirt a bit might help.
Okay, I do that before I get up there. But
Is
like,
it-
what can I get a rough sense of like the danger zone? Like, it's like, oh, they potentially, if they get the good wind, can hit you from this far away. Versus like, if you, I don't know, just like, do I need to be cautious at 100 feet or 500 feet or 30 feet? What's the danger level?
I would say that even at 200 or 300 feet, we would still be quite sensitive to noise, especially the sound of compacting snow. Just do your best to move quietly if you don't want to alert them.
Okay, so I go a little bit outside of that as I'm going in, to like maybe about 500 feet. Let's call it 400 feet. But after, so here's my order. I'm gonna go up to about 500 feet and start being sneaky. Approach the base of the mountain. Um, get like about 300 feet away, being all sneaky, and then start climbing up the mountain to where I'm like at 20 feet above, where I want to drop down onto the mouth of the nose and go across from there. Again, trying to be as sneaky as possible, and then slide up on the nose.
Okay. What's everyone else doing while you're trying to climb the back of this kind of like hilltop?
Oh, I'm
Well,
sorry, but one other thing real quick is just did we say how long it took us to travel here? Can I re-up my whatchamacallit, my psychic thing?
Yeah, you can re-up that. I would say it's been a ways. I would say you probably spent like 5 or 6 hours traveling.
Oh, goodness. Good thing we sent Tim's home.
Okay, I don't believe it. Did anything roll? I used one psionic power.
I
do
didn't
it.
see a roll.
Okay.
It used your resource though.
Yeah, I do see the resource. So I think it's 4 hours of it
Okay.
from when I broke from the group to start going over to do my sneaky thing.
Got it. All right. While Zaro's trying to climb the hill, if I can get an athletics check from you, what's everyone else doing?
Yeah, you want to stealth also?
Not yet. We'll see what
Okay.
happens with the athletics first.
If you fall on your face, you're not doing it stealthily.
Can I add that I would like to strategically use pittance and rope in the climbing process?
Well,
I forgot to mention that in my elaborate scheme here.
I would say that I think you would know not to use the pittance because that would make way too much of a racket.
Okay, fair. I'm trying to be stealthy.
Yeah. So you not being stealthy there, so you You rolled a 3. So you start climbing this hill and you lose your footing and your foot slips. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'd like to say ahead of time, I would like to prioritize falling stealthily, even if that means
Okay.
As he
oh,
falls, cat-like
it's really gonna hurt. Yeah, to fall this way, but it'll be quieter. I'm prioritizing that. Also, how do I roll the saving throw? Oh, there it is. Again, I keep wanting to click the numbers.
Okay, you are able to basically catch yourself on like the last hold at the bottom of this hill. It's in the steep like rocky face of the side of this hill, and you're able to do it before crashing to the bottom.
Okay, can I go slower and just like use my climbing speed without having to do athletics checks?
No, because climbing speed is for things that are just like guaranteed, like ladders or things where you have proper footholds. This is something that's not. This is something that takes skill, I would say.
Okay.
So you can try again.
I mean, yeah, I will. But if you want to switch to everybody else, I don't know if they're trying to simultaneously
so Honshu, what are you up to?
Well, I got a before I know what I'm trying to do. I got a question about this Emil guy. We're trying to help Leor pass as him, trying to make sure that goes successfully.
No, we're trying to take out a guard, and then I'm going to pass as that guard that we take out.
Oh, take out a guard. Okay.
I have a really quick question on that though. When Zaro approached, DM notated that there was just 2 sleeping wolves, no guards.
No, I don't think
those are the guards.
Yeah, I think it's 2 guards.
2 sleeping wolves?
I did say resting, to clarify.
Resting, okay.
You did?
And we were also warned they don't sleep.
Good guards, but
we were specifically warned they don't actually sleep.
I just wanted a little clarification. I apologize if I'm stepping on toes.
Super helpful.
No, you're good. I'm just making sure we all remember that personally.
Yeah, I missed both of those.
I don't know if Tim's is a reliable narrator, so.
Oh, am I reading too much into something?
I don't. Maybe not. All right.
Yeah, but if the question is what do I do, I mean, like, I'm still kind of on that idea that like Raven lookout, especially if the plan is to ambush these guards. We want to know if someone else is like about to come out. I'm trying to send the Raven towards the edge of the cave, maybe even into it a little bit. I'm not sure exactly where the guards are, but like.
Does it smell like a normal raven? Wait, is it a normal raven?
That's a question for the DM if it smells like a normal raven, but no, it is not a normal raven. Like my steed, it is a fey creature.
Hopefully everybody with me would have enough sense when I'm asking about how to like what's gonna alert the senses of a werewolf. He'd point out things that's like, oh damn, yeah, your pet raven is really sneaky.
That shit smells weird.
Yeah.
No, that is a valid question. And if he says like he can tell the difference, that's all I need to hear. I don't know if he's still with us even though.
Yeah, Emil's still with him. So you ask him about your raven?
Yeah. Like, can this guy pass for a normal creature?
He like leans over slightly and sniffs it. He's like, no.
All right, good check, Leor. Good check.
But it might be fine. The only odd thing is your bird has no smell.
Don't land near them, and it should be okay, right? You don't
Listen, I'm
necessarily
gonna put via mind talk.
Up to the group if we want to take that risk.
There's another really good use that I would love your raven to check on, which is just like I think that there's like at least an hourly guard that like trolls the perimeter, and I'd like to know where he's at.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like just fly around a little bit in both sides of the mountain, pretty high up, just to spot if there's something else coming along at some point.
You don't want to sing Nightwing, the Shadow of Vengeance on that one?
I'm down. Basically, my gist is I'm trying to help with scouting and surveillance in whatever manner the Raven is helpful for that.
So your Raven takes to the air again, and it's a little difficult around the hill, the mountain, because the canopy is almost sealed from how thick the trees are. This opening to the wolf's den is kind of like a nice outcropping, but can you make a perception check with your Raven?
I had another
I
brilliant
could
idea.
certainly do one with Honshu.
Let's see, Raven.
As I'm falling off my cliff here, I'm gonna share via mind talk. Oh, if you want to send the bird into the cave, you can maybe just rub shit all over him or prestidigitation him. Just smell
Rub
like
a real Raven on him.
have a real raven, but if not, prestidigitation him to smell like a raven.
That relies on me knowing what a raven smells like.
Just give me a straight D20, and then
it's straight D20.
Yep, Raven has a +3 perception.
What about a gay D20? Because that's kind of what I got right now.
Whoa.
I actually don't know how to. Oh, just do /roll 20. Roll
you
D20.
Can just click. You can click a D20 in the bottom right. I put a dice tray on there.
Oh, you added right. That makes sense, but
because I swear I couldn't find that earlier, and then I was like, "Oh, have I been that dumb? It's been right here the whole time."
I was looking bottom left.
Bottom left should just. Oh.
That's it.
3. You can't see shit. Actually, no. You have a. What I roll passive perception is the lower bound. So that's actually a 13. I would say with a 13, you see, you see where the tracks are kind of going and where they deeper into the woods. So you think that the path that this wolf is taking, it's probably going to be another hour or so before it gets back. Maybe. You can't quite see the wolf though.
Nice. Plenty of time.
All right, Norbert, what are you doing?
Yeah, apologies. I had a little bit of something I had to respond to.
Oh, no worries. So
I missed the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, so Honshu sent up the Raven to scout. Found that the scouting wolf on the perimeter probably will be back after an hour or so, and we have Zaro that is slightly struggling to get up the mountain. Almost slipped and fell and alerted the wolves, but was able to catch and grasp the mountainside before he did. So he's going to try again here in a second. What do you want to do in all this?
And so that was Zaro and Honshu. Where's Lior and Amiel?
Emil is just kind of hanging back. We haven't gotten to Lior yet. We're just kind of just on a scouting and information gathering. It seems.
What is our distance from the mouth?
You're probably like 300 feet away.
300. Okay.
we're not in engagement distance. Like we're
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most stuff. From 300 feet of distance, can I even tell if they're regular wolves, werewolves? Like, would Norbert know?
No.
Okay. I feel like, I mean, we're out of combat, right? So
Correct.
distance kind of doesn't matter.
Yes.
Okay. So, and there's the regardless of what types of wolves they are sitting right at the mouth
Mhm.
together.
Yeah, their heads are you can see their heads kind of poking out between the teeth.
Okay. How far does the forest go up to that point?
There's probably like I would say the outcropping is probably like a 100-foot radius around the opening of this cave.
Okay. I would like to spot the tallest tree within that outcropping and then position myself in a branch above it.
You mean like outside the outcropping?
Well, like you have an outcropping of forest within 100 feet of the opening of said cave. I would like to, if that is true, then I would like to kind of position myself in a tree.
Okay, like just kind of like on the edge before we get to like the
Exactly.
the bare area.
Yes, exactly, 100%.
I don't really. Maybe I don't mean outcropping. I just mean like a. Can't think of the word.
Just within the threshold of the forest area, like, but I guess what I'm looking for, player-wise, is I'm looking for height advantage. I'm looking for stealth shielding.
Yeah, so I'm saying
I'm-
like a 100-foot radius around the front of this cave. There is no trees. That's what I'm saying.
But 105 feet and beyond there is.
Yeah, so yeah, on the edge of that, you want to climb the tree on the edge.
Literally.
I would probably make you make a stealth check if you're that close.
Okay.
Can we? I feel like I have enough people to include Emil in the thingy. I kind of meant to ask him and forgot to. Like, what direction? He kept being like, "Don't go upwind. Don't go upwind." Can we have him tell us which way the wind is blowing? Like, what is the appropriate angle to come at these guys? Because I have no idea what upwind is, but I feel like Emil would be by far the best person to answer that question. But I'd have at least a little bit of sense as a person with a nose, but I don't really know.
You can feel the wind. Like you don't have to. It's not about your nose.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. As a person with senses. But I still feel like Emil would be better to be like, oh yeah, this is the right angle to come.
So I would say that it is if we are saying that the cave mouth is pointed south, I would say that the wind is blowing east.
Okay, so we want to come in from the east. It's blowing to the east, so we want to come in from the east.
Yes.
And this is the angle that we originally approached it from. So I'd say like, can I either like walk back and say I went to the other side to the right side, or just rejoin the group and then we all circle around to the right side and then I start scaling from the right side if I was on the left side before.
Okay, yeah, we can say that you start scaling the right side. And Norbert, if you want to give me a athletics check and then a
Yeah, and if that was available information, then I would approach from the
Yeah.
for lack of a better term, appropriate side.
Yeah, okay. So you all approach from the east. with the knowledge of the wind. Can we get a athletics check and then maybe a stealth check after that?
Athletics to get into the tree and then stealth to hide in said tree?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
You have a -1 athletics? Dang.
I wish I was that athletics.
Or no?
Yeah, that's where I fucked up. Yeah. I should have said it beforehand because I was already consciously thinking it as like, well, you win one, you lose the second.
Okay.
Yeah, you're 100 feet away in the good direction. That's not
I'm
too.
gonna. So with that, you're able to climb the tree and you get up very high up it. And you start to peer out, and you just feel one of the limbs that you're using as a foothold crack right underneath your foot, and it breaks. You maintain your footing, but that branch falls to the ground, and you see
So
those. And you see those two wolves stand up and alert, and their heads just start darting around as they are now aware of a noise they just heard.
very Norbert, known wood elf that grew up in a forest.
Yes. You grew up in a forest. You're good at climbing trees. Maybe you're not so good at being stealthy in trees.
And that will end. Well, I guess I can't say that'll end my turn because we have no turn.
Yeah, true. So what's Lior want to do during all this?
I think I'm just waiting to see that Zaro ends up in the right space. Like because I feel like my like becoming taking on the visage of something is gonna like kick this all off. So I'm like waiting to make sure that everyone else is like ready for that first. But then eventually, if they are, I will kind of approach to the point where I can like see whoever the guards are visually.
Yeah, the sense I think was if we're coming from the right side, we can probably get within like 200 feet, and it shouldn't be if we're not being crazy. Like
Yeah.
the
What specifically do you want to know, Lior?
Well, we're still trying to take one of these guards out so that I can masquerade as them. So I guess I don't really want to know anything. Just waiting for everyone else to be in position, and then like if these guys are resting, then I guess maybe I'm gonna like throw a rock or something to kind of like alert them and see if we can kind of separate them, lure one of them out.
Okay.
But not until everyone's ready.
All right, they're on alert now. They're kind of like looking around frantically.
After I threw the rock.
No, after
Norb
snapped twig in the tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna change. Upon that happening, I don't know how far into my process I am, but I will have a change of action triggered by Norb and the dogs alerting.
I can use prestidigitation to make noises, and so I think I will make a noise not where Norb is, but like from the trees in that kind of direction, like a footfall noise, and see if
What's
they'll
your
go
range on
it. That's a good question. Let me take a look. I can't. Within range. What is the range?
Because Norb's 105 feet away, roughly, from them, and I was 200 feet away from them, and so I don't know where, like, how spread out we were, but you might not be able to get it far enough to be super helpful.
No, apparently the range is 10 feet on prestidigitation, so I won't do that. Instead, I'm just going to throw a rock like a normal person.
Okay.
Okay. Can you maybe wait for me to get just a little bit closer? I'm hoping that the guards at the moment can just like chill out for a second while I just because I'm far enough away now that I'm worried I can't help.
I'm gonna throw the rock because right now they're alert and they might. I have a chance to direct them to not Norb's tree, and if they start going, then I lose that chance. So I'm gonna throw the rock.
Okay.
It-
Athletics check.
Athletics check to throw the rock. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just basically how far you're going to be able to throw it. You're just okay.
My take was like they just heard a noise and it's just like a dog's ears perking up, and like it could be anything in the wild that made that noise, and it's not necessarily a problem.
You throw the rock. You throw it towards like west of the cave. It kind of arcs over the well, wait.
I'm not trying to throw it through their line of sight if I can avoid
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Then
Gotcha.
they're gonna know that it's a rock, and they're gonna know which direction it was thrown from. I'm just trying to create a noise.
Okay, so you're able to throw it maybe like 100, 120 feet. And you throw it kind of like westerly in the forest,
Uh-huh.
and you see their eyes just kind of dart in that direction as they step out of the cave slowly,
Sweet.
almost like in a
Mr. Tom.
stalking motion.
I'm gonna mind talk to Zara and say, see?
Yeah, I'm just. They might have just gone back to sleep if we just didn't
We
do
don't want
that.
them to sleep. We want to knock one of them out.
Okay, I'm really far away, and I kind of felt like I don't know. We could have all gotten ready for a second there. That's all.
Well, that's Norb's fault.
So to be clear, where I was coming from was I thought Norb was deviating from the group to like go up way further than the rest of you guys would have considered reasonable. So I was like, oh, I didn't think all you guys were up there with him.
Hey,
Okay.
I didn't understand the distance, and I thought I was being the most cautious in taking a sniper's position. You know, like you
It
guys
almost worked. It almost worked though.
Yeah,
it
like,
might have been worth it.
I was gonna spell sling from a distance for you guys. I thought I was being the most cautious, and here I go causing trouble again.
No, I
To
did.
be
I
fair,
thought in the moment it was great, and I honestly thought that you were far enough away that it would still probably be fine.
I mean,
And
100 feet is.
have gone back to being stealthy.
I'm imagining the scene from is it The Hobbit where they're all in trees? Or just and they can't get reached by the wolves because they're all in trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking like classic like video game logic of like, oh yeah, you made a noise that was like I don't know in their outer periphery. They're like yellow, high alert. They'll probably chill out. Just don't move.
Yeah, like you literally have a alert sign above
I mean-
them, and it's like, what was that? What was that? Oh, must be
Right.
nothing. Go back to
That's
sleep.
why I
Noises
think
happen
when they're
in
alert
the forest.
is they're just like their ears perked up and they're like, is something going on? And as long as we don't continue to make a problem, they're probably gonna be like, oh, it's nothing.
Like noises do happen in the forest sometimes.
Right. Maybe that was a bad assumption on my part.
I see all angles. I think it's fun.
So I think we'll finish this off with another athletics check from Zaro.
Yeah, but I wanted to change plans upon them doing things. Like as soon as
okay.
the crack happened, I wanted to not keep climbing, but instead stealthily approach along the base of it to get
Okay.
closer to where I'm like at least at the edge of the periphery there.
Okay.
But stealthily.
Okay.
But-
How close are you getting to them?
I'm thinking to the edge of the periphery, roughly, maybe, especially because Leora threw the rock to the west, and they're looking that way. I feel like I can get up to the edge of the tree line there.
Yes, they're kind of focused right now. Why don't you give me a stealth check, but you can have advantage on it.
I don't think I need it.
Nice.
Wow.
I could also just saying if I needed to add
No.
two.
No.
Get out of
All
here.
right. Okay, you have to use it this time.
Boost my nat 20.
Okay, I'm using
All right. Yeah. You're able to kind of sneak around the edge of this outcropping of trees.
and technically, I'd like to relay, like, just I feel like some general planning here is not a bad idea to make sure we're on the same page. So I'm thinking now, I wait, we can do this confrontation where we take out the guards and you become a guard, probably still within the hour before the other wolf gets back, and then I can safely climb into position, being as loud as I want with my pittance, and be up on top, so you can lure them out from there. That's where I'm heading in my plan.
Yeah, let's rock and roll.
Okay. I think this is a good stopping point.
Oh, we can't just fight these two wolves? I feel like that's a good stopping point.
In the next, like, 13 minutes. Like,
And then it just slowly turns into fighting the entire den. Who knows?
No, we're luring them out.
Yeah, we have.
Where they have distance. They're not going to alert the other ones, and then we're just going to insta-gank them. We have the
We have
strongest
no
wolf
reason to
on
believe
side.
this is a simple fight.
I have many reasons to believe that your combats turn into like infections across multiple planes of existence.
Can I?
Okay. My logic is if we can get enough distance, our dude presumably is at least as powerful as this grunt guard out here, right? He thinks he's like the most powerful pack master alpha dude. So like we really just have to gank one super darn quick. Which I think if we all focus up on him, we can do that.
here's the thing. I specifically asked if I knew the thing about silver, and I did, and then we failed to prepare for that at all. Like, we left that whole convoy back there, and we did not silver any of our weapons. So we've got, like, one boomerang.
That's
No,
true,
we got
you do
magic
have-
weapons.
Alina, please don't let the DM. Please don't remind him of that.
Okay, well, there's
I was
my
trying to
magic
keep that
sword,
low key.
which I am gonna give to anybody. Presumably, Honshu. Presumably, Honshu can have the good sword, which can shapeshift into whatever he wants and is magical. I have 3+1 darts. I'm willing to share. Somebody else probably has something magical, or you guys are just gonna be casting spells anyway, right?
I don't tend to hit things with my sword. That is true.
So
Well, yeah,
Crap out of stuff.
I'm gonna.
sword or
I-
magical, whatever weapon you want.
I sometimes hope that the DM forgets things. So it's a hope. It's not a guarantee, but it's a hope. So I was gonna be super quiet about it, but like now that Alina threw that out, I'm gonna share what I intended on based on the spacing of the guards. So I hated the fact that the guards just looked like wolves and were placed together. I was gonna try, and Norbert was gonna imitate Azaro, and I was gonna try and get close enough to Misty Step and use a boomerang as a slit, and just like slit one of their throats.
Wow.
I thought that'd have been cool,
It would have been cool.
but based on the spacing and what have you, it wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, these things are super sensitive. But I imagine, well, like coming in from the right side, we're probably safe, like smell wise, at 100 feet. Like I think you made the right call as to be on the edge of the tree line. Just happen to make a noise.
Can we all agree as a group that we did a lot better approaching this situation than we did the last situation?
I almost like actively was cheering when you were like, "Oh yeah, let me take a spot within spell range, but out of their senses, up on a tree line, so they can't gotta climb up the tree." I was like, "Oh, you're killing it."
I just meant as a group. I just think we would approach this situation a lot better.
Had a plan.
It's like, hey, let's not just walk into the den and get murked. Like maybe we barter a little bit, a little diplomacy, lure them
The
out.
barter, yes, we really should have bartered to have better setups, but I think we I mean, I at least have magic weapons, and Edge the Owl can use my magic sword, and then you guys cast spells. So I don't think we're too screwed on that. But yeah, that was a great point, Leor. We probably should have gotten silver.
Yeah.
Agreed as well.
I like how we've spent more time planning to kill these 2 guards than we've ever spent planning anything else, and we're just immediately like, oh damn, this plan sucks. We can still go get silvered weapons. Just saying.
That's true. We could just back out and come back. We've
We've
gotten
been
some
traveling for 5 hours.
We have come very far.
Hey, the DM established that we can just leave dungeons and full rest.
He will give us consequences for stuff like that. Though.
Yeah, you
I-
just gotta fast travel via the main menu, and then it's fine.
I mean, if you want to take a long rest near a werewolf den, I think that'd be great.
Well, we weren't saying
Yeah.
that. We're saying we travel back.
Oh,
Get
okay.
some silver weapons.
Yeah, go get some silvered weapons.
Maybe long rest where the caravan is, and then retrek.
I mean, if
Dude,
you
let's
find your
just
way
have
back.
him bring him back.
Real quick. So the last place that we ventured was was it the Bronze Keep, or I'm getting the terminology wrong. Somebody please correct me.
The Argynvost
Oh, yeah. That
Was
place.
that was that also known as like the Brass Keep, Bronze Keep, or what have you?
Dragonhold.
Thank you.
Dragonhold? Did I call it that?
I think you did. I didn't make that up just now. I'm pretty sure. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Maybe
support
your
the
brain
bet
just traces
and
the
said,
that Argynvost was the dragon and hold this keep, you know? Your
I'm
brain
gonna
I
just-
believe.
mean,
Yeah, I'll believe you based on the fact that you are the keeper of books. I mean, I feel like we could resoundingly agree that we failed the shit out of that. And I don't know if I've ever failed anything harder in a D&D campaign than
I'm a
that.
little confused what success looked like in that scenario.
Yeah.
we left and we still don't know how to cleanse the place. Like,
Yeah, it's like we put a bone up there, and it was like, yeah, it's gonna be good for a bit, bro. But like that's it.
I like
The
how
Bible
Leor is
Saga
just like
of-
getting lore dumps every time she rolls like a 29 on history or something.
I'm good at it. That is literally my thing, is knowing the stories. That is the premise of my character, is that I know the
know.
stories. Like-
And I can't hate it. I'm just like, you know what? Fine. Here's everything I know.
It's
Yeah.
like she's all about lore or something.
The only annoying
Oh, are
part
you
about that
actually
is
a lore bard?
Yeah. College of Lore? Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
the only annoying part about that is when I have to like fill in the gaps that I haven't filled in yet.
Yeah. Tell me all your secrets, including the ones you haven't figured out yet.
Yeah, it's the most OP thing in the game for sure. Is the lore roll.